Ahoy, 10 Things crew! Today we're setting sail on a thrilling voyage back in time to the age of the Vikings. Forget the horned helmets and simple raiders. The Viking world was far more complex and fascinating than you might imagine. Get ready to uncover 10 absolutely mind-blowing things you probably didn't know about these legendary Norse seafarers. Skull to knowledge. Number 10. Viking women had significant power and rights. Forget damsels in distress. Viking women held a surprisingly strong position in society. They could own property, inherit wealth, initiate divorce, and even run businesses while their husbands were away raiding or trading. Some archaeological evidence even suggests female Viking warriors. Talk about girl power, centuries ahead of its time. Number 9. They were incredibly skilled shipbuilders and navigators. Viking longships weren't just for raiding, they were marvels of engineering. Light, fast and maneuverable, they could sail up rivers and across vast oceans. Their navigation skills, using the sun, stars and even possibly sunstones, were equally impressive. These weren't just brutes, they were master mariners. Number 8. Vikings were obsessed with personal grooming. Contrary to the popular image of dirty barbarians, Vikings were actually quite meticulous about their appearance. Archaeological finds include combs, tweezers and even ear scoops. They bathed regularly, at least once a week, which was more than many other Europeans at the time, and often had well-kept hair and beards. Looking good was part of their culture. Number 7. They had a rich and complex mythology beyond Thor and Odin. While Thor's hammer and Odin's wisdom are well known, Viking mythology was a vast tapestry of gods, goddesses, giants, dwarves, and mythical creatures with intricate stories and beliefs about the creation and destruction of the world. There was a whole cosmos beyond the few names we usually hear. Number 6. Vikings traded extensively across vast distances. Raiding was just one aspect of Viking activity. They were also skilled traders, establishing networks that stretched from Eastern Europe and the Byzantine Empire to the British Isles and even possibly North America. They exchanged goods like furs, amber, silver and slaves. They were truly international merchants. Number 5. They developed a sophisticated system of law and governance. Viking society wasn't just chaotic raiding. They had open-air assemblies where laws were made, disputes were settled, and political decisions were taken. They had a strong sense of justice and community. It wasn't all axe swinging. Number 4. Vikings used runes for more than just writing. While runes were their alphabet, they also held symbolic and even magical significance. Runes were used for divination, charms, and inscribing powerful messages on weapons and artifacts. They weren't just letters, they were imbued with meaning. Number 3. They may have reached North America centuries before Columbus. The Norse sagas tell tales of Leif Erikson and other Vikings establishing settlements in a land they called Vinland, which many historians believe to be part of North America. Archaeological evidence at L'Anse Oaks Meadows in Newfoundland supports these claims. Talk about a historical plot twist. Number 2. The horned helmet is largely a myth. Despite the popular image, archaeological evidence overwhelmingly suggests that Viking helmets were primarily simple and functional, without prominent horns. The horned helmet is mostly a creation of 19th century romanticism and opera costumes. Time to bust another stereotype. Number 1. The end of the Viking Age was a gradual cultural shift, not a sudden disappearance. The Viking Age didn't just end with a bang. It was a gradual process of assimilation, conversion to Christianity, and the development of centralized kingdoms in Scandinavia. The Viking spirit and legacy, however, continued to influence Europe for centuries. It was more of an evolution than an extinction. And there you have it. 10 absolutely fascinating things you probably didn't know about the incredible world of the Vikings. Who knew these legendary seafarers were so much more than just raiders? Which fact surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to raid that like button, subscribe for more historical adventures, and sound the horn of notification so you don't miss our next exploration into the past. Thanks for sailing with us on 10 Things, and we'll see you on the next voyage for Odin